Processed meats like cold cuts are a convenient addition to your meals and quite easily accessible too. But is that actually hurting your health? Now in this video, we'll be looking at what the science says about cold cuts, what it means in terms of cancer risk, how often you should include them in your diet, and alternatives. Hi everyone, I'm Maya, the dietitian, nutritionist, and founder of Nutrition Revitalized. Firstly, what is defined as a processed meat? So when we think about cold cuts, which is what this video is going to be focused on, it's often things like bacon, sausages, ham, salami, prosciutto, mozzarella. These are some options, and there might be a bigger variety depending on where you live. These may be processed using curing, smoking, or adding preservatives like nitrates or nitrites. The World Health Organization has actually classified cold cut meats as a group 1 carcinogen. Some large scientific reviews suggest that high processed meat consumption may have positive associations with gastrointestinal cancers like pancreatic cancer, but there's been more research around the association with colorectal cancer, and consumption of about 50 grams of meat every day actually increases your risk of cancer by 18%. So that's actually quite high. The nitrates that are actually used to preserve these cold cuts are what increases free radical damage inside your body, and that increases the risk of cancer development. And these nitrates are also often present when you barbecue your meats. So you want to be thinking about reducing these. So let's start thinking about other alternatives that are high protein and also lesser processed. For example, lentils or tofu or tempeh might be a quite accessible and convenient option that also doesn't take much time to cook to add to your meals. Alternatively, try and think about lean sources of protein like chicken or fish or turkey and include them in your sandwiches. If you really enjoy the taste of processed cold cut meats, I'd say that once a week is okay, and try and pair that with vegetables for fiber and antioxidants. So for example, you can pair a slice of cold cut meat, preferably chicken breast slice or turkey breast slice or leg ham, with some lettuce, tomato, cucumber, and have that as a meal. Among the cold cut options, smoked salmon is a relatively healthy choice because of its strong omega-3 profile, which is anti-inflammatory. So you can include it because the risks of having it definitely is not as high as the benefits. So where possible, try and choose a nitrate-free, low sodium, and a known source of cold cut meat so that the protein density is a bit better. Now that's a little summary of a dietitian's perspective on cold cut meats. Let me know down in the comments below if you'd like me to cover any other topics.